off, creep. Hey, Father Roach, a creeper hit on me.
It's locked.
I'm really uncomfortable right now.
Papa Roach. Papa Roach. Also, Arthur Tillett is zoning the fuck out.
Arthur Tillett has disappeared.
Arthur Tillett's just gone, man. Like, in every capacity.
Good day.
Heyo.
Heyo.
Look at this, Mr. Crozier. It's my father's journal.
Oh, aye? Why are you showing me?
Aye, alright. What now?
Did you slip it under my door last night?
No, that's weird.
Have you gone daft? Why would I have your father's journal?
Never mind.
You know, you're right. Roach had his vomiting spell in the woods. Arthur is spacing out in the woods. There could be a demon in the woods.
Did the
There
sketches
could be,
inside mean anything to you?
Looks like a load of rubbish to me.
I only know one thing, and that's fossils.
I found out my father visited Bewley 25 years ago. William Bateman, perhaps you remember him?
I would have been just a lad. What were he here for?
That's what I intend to find out. What do you make of this stone?
Don't look like out to me.
Are you familiar with any local folklore?
Oh, aye. The old cobbler used to tell me some right stories. Swore he sold a pair of boots to a goblin when he were a young man.
A goblin, you say? I take it this cobbler was a regular at the Plough and Furrow?
Never drank a day in his life. Sober as a judge. Have you been to the Devil's Toe?
Yes, I'm familiar with the cairn.
Some say they've seen the goblin's daughter there, playing her fiddle. Can't say I've seen her myself,
What?
mind.
Why a fiddle? What is going on?
Do
I like
you
that he
know
just
any
randomly
other
has a daughter.
stories about this goblin?
I don't have the time to be standing here gossiping about old wives' tales.
Apologies. I'm having some trouble extricating a knife from a table in the Plough and Furrow. Might I borrow a pair of pliers?
A knife, you say? I can get that out for you.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Crozier.
Think nothing of it. Wait here.
He just comes back with the entire table.
That was a struggle. Here you are.
Yeah, free knife.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
free knife.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Alright, now I have a weapon for when Lord Pencildick comes back and wants to paint us.
I'm going to stab him in the pencil dick.
I should be careful. The blade is sharp.
Nope, didn't want to go that way. Okay. Has the market set up. Oh, she's still working.
setting up. Okay.
Good day.
I'm still setting up my stall. Come back later.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, we haven't seen Mr. Long today.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. He's not guarding the storehouse.
Mr. Long mustn't be in. I don't need to go in there again.
Okay. Let's go into Plough and Furrow. Let's see what we got going on here. Well, actually, before that, I've changed my mind. What's in the alley? Anything?
Window box.
I suspect the barrels are empty.
Is that the kitty?
Otherwise, the local... I don't wish to wake him up.
Yeah, kitty.
We don't want to wake up the demon cat. Here, window box.
These flowers
Regular
look
cat.
pretty. Someone must take good care of them.
Yeah, all our shit's still in the crate.
Nobody home.
Actually, yeah, let's go back and look at the crate. Maybe there's something else in there that I can do.
I don't wish to carry around my heavy excavation tools.
Well, fine, whatever. Alright, let's go in here.
I've
Alright, Stanley, tell me a story.
had had some rather unbelievable news, Stanley.
Oh?
Fade to black.
Remarkable.
Quite the coincidence, is it not?
Remarkable. Just remarkable.
Do you recall my father from back then?
I'm afraid not. Those were my droving days, you see. I didn't spend much time in Bewley. But an interesting turn of events nonetheless.
What do you know of Mother Mildred?
I'll tell you what I know about Mother Mildred. She wants locking up.
How so?
Whoa.
She owes me a small fortune on her tab
Ah.
from years ago.
Oh, okay.
Do remind her next
Understandable.
time you see her, won't you?
I'd rather not get involved, if you don't mind.
Be careful who you trust, Miss Bateman.
I've been trusting a lot of people.
Yep.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Okay. Alright, what... We have all these items now. Really no one around. How about the cobbler?
No one here.
Hello?
I don't think anyone is home.
Okay, let's go check out the train and then we'll try Shoulder's residence again.
Okay.
Because I feel like we've been everywhere.
We have.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, everyone in this town has like it's like, oh, I want to talk to these people. They seem trustworthy. And then you get Mr. Tillett, who just stares off into the woods. Stanley's like weirdly hot or cold. There's Pencil Dick, who I don't trust at all. Shoulder is just MIA completely.
Yep. Yep.
The blacksmith seems fine. He just seems... Oh! The blacksmith just seems really chill. Like, he's just enjoying his fossils.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Okay.
Okay.
I shan't be visiting the badgers again.
Right, we don't want to look at the badgers.
Fine.
We don't fuck with more badgers. Just gonna see if Pencil Dick is still there. I just need to... I gotta see what's changed, what's moved.
Good day, James.
My dear.
How is your painting coming along?
Quite well, but it needs more work. I'm aching to show you, but I must restrain myself.
Goodbye.
Keep it in your pants.
See you soon, my dear.
Don't call me that.
Kenneth II,
I don't
go!
think anyone really wants to see my worm.
I wanted to make him hate me by throwing a worm at him. Alright, what happened to the old lady who was selling her pastries? She just fucking disappeared too.
She hasn't set up shop today.
Oh, hey.
Oh, who's this?
Hello?
Didn't Father Roach be like, hey, they're like feral people? Oh.
Excuse me, sir.
Wait,
So, yeah.
is that him? Is
Yes?
that Shoulder?
Did you see a young girl with blonde hair pass by here?
No, lass. There you are. Are you Thomasina Bateman?
Oh, wow! Yeah. Who's asking? Something weird's going on here.
No, why do you ask?
Oh, I'm rather desperate to find her. I invited her all the way out here only
Hi,
to
it
let
is
her
Shoulder.
down.
He's alive.
Are you Mr. Shoulder?
Aye, I am.
Heavens, I'd given up on finding you.
Sorry, I don't follow.
Apologies, I'm not sure why I lied.
I don't know why I lied. It's not like everyone here is weird.
I am Thomasina Bateman.
Oh,
Oh!
How marvelous.
Wow!
Please take a seat, Miss Bateman.
I'm just going to sit here and eat my Werther's originals.
We have much to discuss.
Would you like to see my worm, Mr. Shoulder?
Would you like a
You've
cough
proven to
drop,
be quite
young
the
lady?
enigma, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm mortified. I offer you 1,000 apologies. You see, I've been bound to me bed these past few days with a terrible fever.
Bullshit, we saw you the other night, out of character, like, because we are privy to things.
How dreadful. I take it you're feeling better now?
Aye. I were on me way to find you when I stopped here to catch me breath. I've not much go in me these days.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I were worried you'd have given up on me and left town.
I had no idea what had become of you, Mr. Shoulder. I spent a good amount of time pounding on your front door.
I'm embarrassed. I really am. I've been doing my best to sleep through the fever. I am so very sorry. Please accept my apology, Miss Bateman.
Why? Why does it matter? Why is it so important to you, old man?
Fine, Mr. Shoulder. I've come all this way. Let us speak of the business at hand.
Marvelous.
I've just learned that my father was part of a previous excavation of Hob's Barrow some 25 years ago. Why didn't you mention this in your letter?
What? Where did you hear that?
I have my means.
I swear, Miss Bateman, I had no idea.
I take it you will also deny delivering me my father's journal?
I'm confused. What journal?
My father's journal was slipped under my door at the Plough and Furrow. It wasn't you who did this?
I've been bound to me bed, lass. What
Yeah,
an
he hasn't even made it
extraordinary
into town.
coincidence. You are following in your father's footsteps.
It would seem so, Mr. Shoulder. Why did you invite me to excavate Hob's Barrow?
I've always been curious about the colourful folklore surrounding the place. My father told me all sorts of stories about it when I were a wee fellow. Stories that some folk around here take a little too seriously, especially after those lads entered the Barrow a while back.
How did you know about me?
I saw your interview in the Bakewell Times. A young lady travelling about the land, digging up barrows. Perfect for the job.
But why do you wish to excavate the Barrow?
I don't know.
I want to see what those lads found in there.
I'm pit nosy.
My curiosity has grown over the years. Now it is time for the mystery to be solved.
I must say I am rather eager to find out what's in there myself.
Capital.
I've managed to find Hob's Barrow, but Mr. Bryden is yet to give me permission to excavate.
Is that so? Keep trying. He'll relent eventually.
Perhaps you could have a word with him.
Oh no. A lovely young lass such as yourself has a better chance of changing his mind than a shaky old goat like me.
You told me in your letter there would be no issue gaining access to the Barrow.
I lied.
I didn't foresee any when I wrote to you. I'm sorry this has been more complicated than anticipated.
I had to start a bar fight yesterday just to get my crate.
Don't give up yet, Miss Bateman. Keep trying with Mr. Bryden.
Well, I have this knife now.
Did you know my
true.
father?
I don't believe so. What's his name?
William Bateman. He was in Bewley for at least a few days, from my understanding.
I'm sorry, lass. The name doesn't ring a bell.
I love that she does the Bob's Burgers every time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
every time anyone says anything here that is not helpful.
Are you sure you had no idea of my father's involvement in the previous excavation?
I'm quite sure. A most fascinating coincidence, but nothing more than that.
I'm starting to wonder if it's more than mere coincidence, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman, I did not take you for a credulous individual.
I'm none of the sort. What can you tell me about the previous excavation of Hob's Barrow?
Oh, it were 25 years ago, or thereabout. Back then, Bewley were undergoing a period of great strife. Samuel Bryden hadn't harvested a single crop for 2 seasons. Even Hernwood was sick. Berries went to rot almost as quickly as they grew. Folks started to believe the ground were blighted. Disease spread through the livestock too. People were going hungry, a panic set in.
That sounds terrible.
Aye, but I managed to keep myself fed.
How?
How?
These things happen in nature, but the blame for it all fell on Hob's Barrow.
So you're just gonna gloss over that?
It was long said that a goblin made his home there. A rumor took root that the goblin were not best pleased with the villagers. In revenge for some unperceived slight, the goblin placed a curse on the soil itself. The villagers believed that ridding the barrow of its lodger would put an end to it all.
Hogwash. My father would have paid no heed to such tales.
Whether it were his intent to join the excavation when coming here, I do not know. But whatever it were that Samuel Bryden and those lads did inside that barrow, people say it did the trick. The crops started to grow back, and health returned to the livestock.
I mean,
Bewley were
Samuel
no longer
fucking
in
killed
the grip
himself.
of dark forces.
So,
Human sacrifice.
yeah, no, I mean, he killed himself, and also, so if the goblin can make, like, the ground, like fallow and just useless,
Yeah.
I wonder what it could do to a person.
I know, right?
You know, like a person who is bedridden and can't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Interesting. Interesting.
Onward. We're gonna set that aside for a minute.
You must understand. Folk here are a superstitious lot.
Oh,
They
Red's
don't
smiling.
want you disturbing whatever it were those lads did.
Red smiling, I'm onto something.
Wait, hang on, old man. So you came here, you asked me to come here to excavate this barrow, but now you don't want us to disturb whatever those guys did? Which is it?
I'm old!
I
As far
don't
as the
remember
villagers
where
are
I am.
concerned, the problem were fixed.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Would you like some hard candy?
Thought of another excavation must be conjuring panic that you'll undo whatever it were they did.
I mean, that's fair.
This does explain
That's
a
very
lot.
fair.
And it's also why I'd venture nobody around here wants you to touch the place.
Except for you.
I want to know what's there.
Do you though? Because I think you know what's there. I think you want what's in there.
Surely you don't believe these tales of goblins and curses to be true.
Not at all. However, I suspect those lads did find something in the barrow. But did it have any connection to failing crops and dying livestock? No.
No. No.
No.
No.
I can
No.
assure you there's nothing to fear.
How?
But you don't know, man. You are writing a lot of checks that you're fucking and nothing can keep.
Coincidence reigns supreme.
So what do you think they found?
That is for us to discover, Miss Bateman.
Cool. Here's a trowel. Start digging.
Who was the third man who joined my father and Mr. Bryden on the excavation?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Oh my god.
Although I'd heard about the excavation and I were intrigued by it, I mostly stayed at home during that time. The atmosphere in the village was rather too tense for me liking. And besides, the excavation were undertaken with an air of mystery about it.
Tell me more of this folklore you mentioned.
Tell me more of this goddamn goblin.
It is said that Hob's Barrow is home to a goblin. Everyone in Bewley has some version or another of this story. But the version my father told me as a child described the barrow as a thin place. The goblin were deemed to be the guardian of this so-called thin place.
Tell me more about this goblin.
Some said he were a mischievous little mite, snatching newborn lambs and smashing windows with pebbles. Others said he were friendly, there to lend a helping hand in times of strife. The latter of which makes it all the more surprising as to why the previous excavation took place. My father's stories put the goblin in the mischievous category. Saxnot, he called the creature.
Saxnot.
I recall one such anecdote, but Saxnot entered Bewley and ordered a pair of boots to be made by the cobbler. However, when collecting them, he insisted on paying for them with a bag of sow's teeth. The cobbler was so scared of angering the goblin that he accepted.
A colourful tale indeed, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm humoring you right now.
Has any explanation been offered for why this Saxnot cursed the soil?
Your guess is as good as mine, lass.
What is a thin place?
A place where one can walk between worlds, where the flesh meets the spirit world.
Oh, is this a case of, like, Thomasina's dad walking into the thin place and, like, his soul left his body, so now his body's useless?
Okay, okay. Oh, maybe we'll find her dad's soul.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll join it.
Just superstition, of course, as you will know.
I had a peculiar dream last night. I met a creature at Hob's Barrow. I suppose you might say it was a goblin.
He was very goblin-like.
It told me it had saved my father from trouble inside Hob's Barrow. I'll admit the coincidence of this is somewhat astounding.
A remarkable coincidence, but nothing more than that.
Bullshit!
But there is still one thing that puzzles me. The
Just
goblin
one.
told me proof of its claims would await me in the morning. Surely enough, I awoke to find that my father's journal had appeared in my room.
Very queer indeed.
Mr. Shoulder, you invited me here, to a town I'd never heard of, only for me to discover that my own father was here 25 years before.
Ain't that some shit?
And not only that, but that he was also embroiled in some sort of superstitious hysteria which goes against everything he ever taught me. Something is wrong here. This must be more than mere coincidence.
It's strange, I'll give you that. But please remember who you are, Miss Bateman.
This is my father's journal.
Incredible. Can I look inside?
You may.
Look at these drawings.
They're so pretty.
Wonder what it all means.
You and I both. It all feels very out of character for my father.
I'm sure you'll find the answers beneath the soil, Miss Bateman.
White glove. I want to know about
Is this your glove?
I've been looking all over for that. Where did you find it?
In the alley behind the plough and furrow on the night of my arrival.
You know, when you said you were bedridden.
Were you there?
As I say, I've been bedbound for several days, Miss Bateman.
No. No!
How odd.
Yeah, how odd. You're just gonna okay.
Can I please have it back?
No, it's mine now.
Here.
It can't be yours. You weren't there.
Thank you.
What do you make of this strange stone?
A carving of a cockerel?
Yes, it was strapped to my father's journal. Do you think it could have something to do with the previous excavation?
Possibly, though I'm not aware of the motif having any meaning around these parts.
Oh, okay.
We're peas of the same pod, Miss Bateman. I knew you wouldn't be frightened by a few old stories. It will be interesting to see what those lads found in there.
Certainly.
Thank you so very much for responding to my letter and for coming here. We have some great discoveries to make, you and I.
I sincerely hope so.
And a chance to follow in your father's footsteps. Right, time for me to shift these old bones. I'm to take me a spot on the plough and furrow. I'll be there all night should you need me assistance.
Thank you, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm sorry again for giving you the runaround. I promise I am not beyond redemption. I won't let you down again. See you soon.
Okay.
I am slamming X to doubt.
I was starting
There's
to
that little
wonder
girl.
if Mr. Shoulder even
Yeah.
existed.
Maybe she's playing a fiddle at the Devil's Toe.
Yeah, let's go to the Devil's Toe.
The day was starting to test me.
Just
The word
starting?
coincidence felt insufficient to explain what was happening. It was after that first conversation with Leonard's shoulder that I started entertaining thoughts of a truly irrational nature. What if my dream wasn't just a dream? What if it was all more than simple coincidence? What if that thing really could help my father?
There she is! Oh my god, Fiddle!
Good day, little one.
Play me a song.
Hello? What's this? A fiddle bow?
He
There's no
stabs us.
string. My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Zool!
Don't be shy. I don't mean you any harm. What are you doing out here all alone on the moors? Do you live here?
Yes, Loop.
They said that the goblin's daughter played fiddle at the cairn.
Yeah.
Would you like me to fix your bow so you can play your fiddle again? Yes?
We have
Bye.
his hair.
Hey! Most peculiar. Perhaps I can mend the bow for her.
Well, you're gonna
If
have
memories
to now.
of my childhood violin lessons serve me right, bowstring is made from animal hair, coated in a waxy resin.
Oh,
The
we've already
strings
got the
don't
resin.
vibrate without it.
Alright, so,
Well, we know where there's a goat.
we do know where there's a goat, but
Haven't
also,
seen any horses, but
we have a worm.
yeah.
If we coat the worm in resin...
No, that won't work.
Oh, that would have made a perfect... Alright, fine. Alright, yeah, let's go... Actually, let's go see if we can go into Shoulder's house. Shoulder, I tried to take your chicken.
Mr. Shoulder told me he'd be at the Plough and Furrow.
Which means it's a perfect time to break in. God, fine.
He's too honest.
I just want to do crimes.
Well, we're playing the wrong game for that, apparently. The only crime we're allowed to do is grave robbing.
Alright, well, I tried that in the screen next door from here, and the game was like, no, you can't do that.
Not that kind of grave. Well, there's nothing to rob. It's just a dead body under all that dirt.
You don't know. Maybe the person has, like, pearls and shit. What was I looking for? Oh, the goat hair.
Maybe the blacksmith has a horse, a convenient horse. That'd be nice.
Well, let's try the goat.
Oh.
In this economy?
Mummy?
Mummy, what are you doing?
Get away from the fire, Thomasina.
What are you burning?
Nothing. Just waste. Now go inside.
Interesting. What is she burning? Letters?
Mummy looks angry. Mummy?
Get away from the fire, Thomasina.
Whatever.
Page on the ground.
I'm gonna take this page and get out of here.
My page now.
Abrax.
Ooh!
Mummy, what is this?
What's Abrax?
I don't know. A name
Waste.
that starts with the letter A.
Burn it.
Yeah, this is fun. I want to burn other things.
Can I help more?
Yeah, AR, Abrax, something maybe. Hey, Mr. Bryden, I came to
Good day,
harass your
Mr.
goat.
Bryden.
Miss, I'll stop you there. I know what you're going to ask. No, I haven't changed my mind. There'll be no digging here, lass.
Mr. Bryden, allow me to explain. There has been an astonishing development this morning.
Yes?
My father was with your brother during the excavation.
Oh,
Yes, can you believe it? I had no idea he had been here.
the answer's still no, lass. I saw what happened to poor Samuel. I won't risk the same happening to anyone else.
But
That's enough now. You can feast your eyes on that hovel to your heart's content, but there'll be no digging.
Well, I have a solution.
Uh-huh.
I don't wish to give that away.
You're not going to give it.
You can have it back.
Whatever, fine. What's your dumb goat? Hey. I'm gonna...
Goat hair is much too coarse to be used for bowstring.
Really? Alright.
Also short.
Yeah, you're right.
No questions. I'm not interested.
But...
Off with you.
Do you have a horse that I could borrow some hair from, maybe?
Also, I could absolutely cut a man if I chose to. Oh, let's see. Maybe she set up her stall.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Wow. Man,
Lady,
it's been hours.
Yeah, it's been hours. What are you even doing?
Good day.
Hey up.
Hey up.
I met a girl at the Devil's Toe. She gave me this broken fiddle bow.
Ah, well, you've experienced the local folklore firsthand then, lass.
Does the name Saxknot mean anything to you?
Never heard of it. What is it?
Never mind. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
I'm gonna go into the woods. Let me check the church.
Maybe there's a horse in here. No.
Hey, is there a horse? No. Okay. Let's go see Pencil Dick.
Ugh.
Good day, James.
My dear.
My dear. Nope.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See you soon, my dear.
I'll take a clue from Loop.
Oh, a clue? Anyone here? Oh, the alley. Okay.
Oh, Abraxas is a very old amulet that represents a man with snakes for legs and the head of a rooster. We do have a stone with a cockerel on it.
Yeah. Is that what a cockerel is?
Yeah, it's another word for rooster.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Male chicken. Sounds like a cock, yeah.
Okay, alley. Do we get to take the hair from Herbert the cat? Wasn't he there? He was up on the wall.
He was, but his hair is even shorter than the goat hairs.
Horse!
Oh my god! That's right, there were hitching posts.
Horsehair would make fine bowstring.
Stand to one
She almost
side.
took my head off.
Just
I
stand
don't wish to
one
wake him
side.
up.
Well, it's fine. We got the... Oh,
Knife is-
I could certainly use the knife to cut some hair from her tail, but I'm gonna have to gain her trust unless I want a hoof to the nose.
or stand to the side.
Or both.
I don't wish to lose an eye.
Does she want to worm?
I'll have to gain her trust.
Hey, horse.
No, that won't
Pet
work.
her?
I don't wish to lose...
I'm
I'll have to gain her trust.
I want
Fine
to.
specimen. She's well looked after.
All right.
I'd
Maybe
rather
her
not
owner's
go
in
into
the-
those horrible toilets again.
Oh, okay.
You know, we'll probably have to wait for the market person to set up the stall and then get a vegetable and then feed it.
Good day.
I'm still setting up my stuff.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god. What are you doing with your life? Aside from setting up your stall forever.
Forever.
It's locked.
Where did the father go?
I don't know, man. He fucking got raptured away.
He was like, I'm going to teach the scripture to some youths. You can join us. But it's like,
I'm going to
okay,
teach some
where?
scripture if you wish to learn about God. Goodbye!
I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Hey, Mildred, can you give me a horse potion?
If only there was a place to get food-like substances, like the tavern.
I don't know. I don't know.
Seems suspect.
I wouldn't want to feed a horse tavern food. Hey, Stanley, make me the greasiest burger that you can. I want to destroy this horse's stomach.
I mean, not like finished food. Food parts, like lettuce. You know, the stuff that goes on the burger.
Stanley, please give me a casserole for this horse.
Yes, finally.
Give me
Oh my god, is that Benedict Cumberbatch?
I want beans on toast for this horse, please.
Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
No, I can't say it does.
I don't know anything.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Yeah, who is this guy? No, that's definitely Adam Driver.
Oh, okay. I prefer
Hello
Adam
there.
Driver, honestly.
Yes.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
She said that weird, like, my name is Thomasina. Like, he's gonna forget it, and he's an idiot.
Maybe.
Ted Cross.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
Are you a local, Mr. Cross?
Oh, no.
No, I don't live in this shithole, thank you.
I'm just passing through.
How? There's no train.
I'm a musician.
With his horse.
Just myself, me guitar and me horse.
Oh.
Are you a travelling musician?
I just said that.
I've been playing a new song tonight. I've just finished the lyrics.
What's it about?
You'll have to come listen.
Is that your horse stationed in the alley?
Aye. Thistlecrack is her name.
Thistlecrack?
Thistlecrack?
That's an unusual name for a horse.
That's a horrible name.
It was what she were called when I bought her. Glutton would be a better name. She likes her treats. But it feels wrong to change it.
Bewley.
What do you make of Bewley?
It sucks.
Can't say that I know much about this place. I don't usually travel this far south.
I see. Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Can't say I have, miss. What is it?
Never mind. Thank you for your time.
Make sure you watch my performance later, won't you?
I'll try.
Yeah, we'll see.
Look for a bowl?
Didn't I have a bowl upstairs where I was washing my stuff?
Yeah, there was a bowl on the thing.
I don't wish to carry the bowl around with me.
Why not? Ugh.
I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Stanley, give us a carrot.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
You know what? Let's talk to Shoulder.
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman.
I've still not been able to gain permission to excavate from Mr. Bryden.
Is that so? Perhaps you could show him something that might change his mind.
I've still not been able to gain permission.
Is that perhaps?
What else can you tell me about this Saxnot?
Try not to worry yourself too much with these old stories. Leave those to the locals, Miss Bateman.
Have others spoken of goblins appearing in their dreams?
A dream is a dream, that is all. They merely make for good stories.
I know.
But to answer your question, no, not to my knowledge.
Nope, you're crazy.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm old.
I'm sure the locals have filled you in already, lass.
You cut quite the mysterious figure. Most had little to say.
It's true, I do tend to keep my head down. when one gets to my age, one grows very comfortable in one's home. I like the isolation of the moors. I wouldn't change it for anything.
I take it you don't get many visitors.
Oh no, nobody bothers me. That's the perk of living so far out, huh? Just me and me hens. I used to come into Bewley more often, back before my health went to bugger, eh?
What do you think of Bewley?
Whilst one could consider the villagers to be rather unenlightened, this place has its charm.
You hear that? You're all dumb as hell!
The market's in town today. You can see that folk want fun out here.
Is there anything else I should know about Hobbs Barrow, Mr. Shoulder?
No, lass. I'm certain we will know a lot more about it by this time tomorrow.
I hope so. What else can you tell me about
Sometimes Leonard is a name for the
excavation?
devil, and his name is Leonard Shoulder.
Ah.
The devil on your shoulder?
Ah.
Very interesting.
I think I covered it earlier, Miss Bateman. As you yourself said, it were a time of superstitious hysteria.
I've still not been able to gain permission to excavate from Mr. Bryden.
Is that so? Perhaps you could...
Oh, yeah. Alright.
What was it like, living in that period of hysteria?
I kept to myself. It didn't really affect me.
Ah,
My
yes, the
hens stayed
satanic
healthy
panic.
and their eggs kept me well fed. If one can keep a level head in such situations, one can get by.
Indeed. Is there anything else I should be aware of before my own excavation? No other ghouls I should be worried about?
You know the answer to that. The corruption in that soil were all in the minds of men.
I don't think it was, though.
What do you make of Lord Panswick?
His lordship is an important man in Bewley, as I'm sure you have gathered. His family has commanded much respect here for many generations.
Do you respect him as a leader?
I do. He wants the best for the village. Without his influence, the railway line would have never come through here.
Does he want more visitors?
Aye, I believe so. He has great ambitions for Bewley and wants to share them with the world.
What do you make of Mildred Walker?
Who?
I believe she's also known as Mother Mildred.
Oh, Mildred.
Yeah.
We used to get about when we were children.
We used to fuck.
Our paths have not crossed in a long while.
What do you think of Charles Bryden?
He is a decent man. It must have been hard for him after that terrible business with his brother.
Yeah, no
Without
shit.
a doubt. I must say, I had assumed you had at least spoken to him about my visit.
Sorry, lass. I had no intention of giving you the runaround. Again, I can only apologize.
If you don't mind me asking, what is the nature of your
If you don't mind me
ongoing
asking,
illness?
what the fuck?
Oh, just the ravages of age.
Wow, that's really unhelpful and vague.
Getting off this bench will be a small battle in itself. Something you won't need to worry about for many a year, Miss Bateman.
Growing old is a blessing and a curse. And what of your recent fever?
An ordeal it were. So much tossing and turning. But I'm right as rain now, especially after a mug of ale. Don't worry about me.
What are Lord Panswick's plans for Bewley?
He's rebuilding an old chapel on his estate. He seeks to bring God back to these lands.
But which god? Dun dun dun.
But what of St. Edmunds? I think Father Roach might argue God has never left.
Indeed. Let's leave such arguments to them, shall we?
Bye.
Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. We will speak more later.
Alright. How is your shit not set up?
How are you the only person here for this market?
Hey, how did she get in if there's, like, no train? Did she also ride a horse?
I don't know.
Because she has a cart.
It'd be kind of hard to take on a train.
Yeah. Oh, door.
Hello?
No.
No, he's not in there. Where the fuck did he go?
I don't know, man. Where did anybody go? I'm going back into the woods. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go try some shit with what's his face, Mr. The dude who owns the farm where the where the Barrow is.
Oh, okay.
Because Shoulder was like, I'm sure you'll convince him. And I got a bunch of things now that maybe I could shove in his face and make him unlock the gate.
No, maybe.
I do have Kenneth II.
Kenneth II will unlock everything.
Honestly, what needs to happen is I probably need to get the bow, and then give that to the Goblin daughter, and then she'll change his mind somehow.
Interested.
But
maybe, yeah.
But I gotta figure out what snack the horse wants.
I don't wish to give that away.
Okay. Right, yeah, no, I figured it would be at the end. It's just like, so how do we kickstart the market? That woman is taking forever.
Yeah. It's like, there must be something that we haven't triggered yet.
I'm gonna give her Kenneth II, and that should make her go quicker. Well, let me just talk to her now. Maybe it changed.
Good day.
I'm still setting up my stall. Come back later.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, you know what? Let's putter around in here a little bit more. Let's talk to...
I can't think of anything else to talk about right now.
Alright, what do I have to show? Oh, he was a musician.
Do you know how to mend this, Mr. Cross?
Aye, it needs a string. Just make sure it's coated in resin. Once you've got that, the rest is easy. Just tie the string on tight. You'll be able to do it yourself.
Capital. Thank you, Mr. Cross.
Maybe that triggered it? How about this knife?
I don't wish to give that away.
Resin.
I don't wish to give that away.
Alright. Well, that gave us a little something. Maybe that'll trigger the market being open.
Maybe.
Nope.
Nope. Ma'am.
I have nothing else. I'm not sure they would be interested.
They would be, though. I said so. Let me go back to my room. Maybe there's some up there.
I don't wish to carry the bowl around with me.
You're carrying everything else.
I've stored my case in there. A box within a box.
Ha 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 ha.
Drawers are stuck.
Jammed shut. The wood must have warped over the years.
Okay. Because, like...
Fred says to check Brighton's farm.
I was there. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll try the stone then. It's one of the only things I don't think I tried with him.